What's up, guys? It's your man Donovan Sharp, and welcome to this edition of The Sharp Reality. Be sure to visit thesharpreality.com anytime to listen to all podcast episodes. You can find them on my YouTube channel, SoundCloud, as well as iTunes. You can drop me your thoughts, your questions, show ideas, or your personal stories, or anything else on your mind under the contact tab of my website, the comment section of my YouTube episodes, or on Twitter at Donovan_Sharp. If you want to support the show, all you got to do is bookmark the Amazon link in the sidebar of our homepage and do all your Amazon shopping through that link, and in doing so, you'll help keep us on the air while keeping your pockets fat, because that will not cost you 1 red cent. At some point in all of our lives, we have had to introduce our girlfriends or women that we're seeing or getting serious with to our friends, our family members, etc., in hopes of getting some sort of approval or blessing. Okay, we're also looking for a little insight from the people we trust. It is far easier to observe situations from the outside in than from the inside out. So we bring her around to see if anybody can pick up on red flags or slut tells or anything else that could lead to trouble down the road. Just because a man has game doesn't mean he sees everything. Every once in a while, a few of her not so great traits will slip through the cracks. That's just how it is. Anyway, the reason we do this is because we know that our relationships are much easier when the girl we've chosen gets the seal of approval from the people closest to us. That's always the way it's been. That's always the way it will be. But looking at things the way I do now through the red pill lens, I have come to realize that most, if not all, of what I hear from friends and loved ones about their women aren't really qualities at all. Some of what I hear are myths. Some are qualities that are exaggerated and grossly overrated. I actually talked about the myth about how important it is for your girlfriend to get along with your friends and how unnecessary and overrated that is. And believe it or not, some of what I hear are even red flags, like some of these qualities. What all of these things have in common is that most of these so-called qualities are just fool's gold. Okay, it's a delusional spin on negative traits as sort of a coping mechanism to the reality that there really is no such thing as a quality woman in this part of the world. The sad thing is that men actually believe these qualities make these women great catches and that they're lucky to have them. So today I'm going to give you guys 11 of the most common fake qualities women have today, and I'll break them down similarly to the episode I did about half-truths women like to tell. I'll tell you what the quality could mean, which is the outlier situation and a rare exception to the rule. Then I will tell you about what it probably means, which is the norm as it pertains to the typical American female. Now, some of you guys might be shaking your heads and thinking, all women are like that, Donovan, and you would be right. You're getting no argument from me. But this doesn't mean that some girls can't possess a few authentic traits that increase their value as significant others to you. Even though they're few and far between, it's very important to recognize and cultivate some of the honest-to-goodness, real-life qualities in your woman. By the same token, you need to stay on your P's and Q's and make sure those qualities maintain status quo and to recognize and, of course, act accordingly when and if they start to erode. Remember, it's your job as her man to hold her accountable and hold her to the high standards that attracted you to her in the first place. So here are 11 of the most common fake female qualities you need to be aware of when you hear them from your friends, your relatives when describing their women, as well as from women themselves when they're trying to brag about themselves. Number 1, she is well traveled. Here's what it could mean. She's done some traveling, and she's been exposed to many cultures, which gives her sort of an appreciation for different cultures, different perspectives, different ways of life, and she realizes how lucky she is to have been born in America. As a result, she's got a lot of interesting stories to tell, which makes for great conversation and great company. That's a good thing. Here's what it probably means. She's been to a bunch of spring break destinations in other party-like countries like Ibiza, anywhere tropical, Panama City, Trinidad and Tobago, or other countries notorious for exploiting the overt sluttiness of American girls. You can bet your bottom dollar, guys, that her notch count is well over 100 if she reminisces about trips overseas where she was fucking foreign guys. This is what happens when she says she was well-traveled. Number 2, she's educated. Now, here's what it could mean. She may not have attended a traditional 4-year college, but she has numerous certifications in things like early childhood development because she genuinely enjoys children and hopes to start a family soon. In the meantime, she makes her living by working in a daycare center or being a nurse. This more or less hones her nurturing and child rearing skills, which have potential to make her a good mother. Here's what it probably means. She went to a typical 4-year college and got a useless degree, which means she likely earned it by cheating or fucking her way to a passing grade. This is what it means. Listen, we all know that girls out of high school, when they go to a traditional 4-year college, the only thing they're getting an education on is how to suck a mean cock or how to be a raging slut. So if a girl tells you she's educated, or if you find out that she's got a 4-year degree somewhere, you've got yourself a bona fide slut. Number 3, she's spontaneous. Like we hear guys tell us, oh, I love my girl, she's spontaneous. Well, here's what it could mean. It could mean that she follows your lead and she is up for whatever you are at any time, whether it be sort of an impromptu weekend getaway, meeting you in the back room at your buddy's house for a random quickie, or just, a fun night on the town at the drop of a hat. Here's what it probably means. She's impulsive, which means she has little control over her emotions and rarely thinks things through. This is what sluts are very impulsive. They will fuck a guy on a whim for no reason at all. When she finds herself in situations such as whether or not to buy those new shoes, or the new iPhone she can't afford, or whether or not to meet up with the dude she's been texting while you're at work, she yields to temptation more often than not. That's really what spontaneous means. Number 4. We have sex all the time. Well, listen, what it could mean is she likes having sex with you and enjoys making you happy in bed. Here's what it probably means. She's either laying the groundwork to control your behavior by withholding sex, okay, or she's waiting for you to fuck up. As soon as you lose frame or you show the vulnerability she nags you to reveal, she's going to stop fucking you. So it's great that she's fucking you on the regular right now. That's all well and good. But chances are she's laying the groundwork to control you. This is what women... It's almost similar to drug dealers who always give first-time clients a freebie to get them hooked, then, of course, price gouge them later. So a girl that you just started fucking, she'll fuck you for no reason at all. But if you lose frame, or if you fail to maintain control or keep your game level up, or keep holding her accountable, you'll find that it will start costing you more and more, so to speak, to fuck her. So if you're having sex with a girl all the time, chances are she's probably just trying to control you. Number 5, she can cook. Now, what it could mean. Now, a girl I'm seeing now, and I'm not exaggerating, she is a fabulous cook. I mean, and again, I am not exaggerating. She is one of the best cooks I've ever eaten food from. And the reason for that is because she worked her way through college by working in kitchens. So she honed her cooking skills, and as a result, she is a fantastic cook. So what it could mean is that, listen, she is capable of cooking home-cooked meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She doesn't really like to use the microwave, and girls like this who really have good cooking skills, they're always trying to improve or hone their craft. They subscribe to they watch a lot of cooking shows. They get alerts on their phones, the recipe of the day. They subscribe to email chains that give them different recipes. That's what it could mean. Here's what it probably means. Microwave meals, box dinners that are quick and easily prepared in minutes, or the nearest delivery restaurants. Those are the extent of her culinary aptitude. That's what it could mean. So when a woman says I can cook, don't be surprised when she serves you hot dogs and tater tots. That's just how it is. Number 6, she has a sense of humor. Now, this could be a good thing. What it could mean is that she is self-aware and she playfully makes fun of herself. She will occasionally poke fun at you in a flirtatious way as an excuse to make physical contact or to get your attention. This is what girls do sometimes. Here's what it probably means when a girl says she has a sense of humor, or a friend of yours says that his girlfriend has a sense of humor. She's a loud, brash, wannabe ballbuster because she thinks she's funny because the women that she sees on TV and movies are rewarded for this mannish comedic behavior. Now, this is also a typical projection play. She wants a man who calls her out on her bullshit and is unafraid to make fun of her. So she assumes the role herself, thinking that this is what men want. So any woman who says, I have a good sense of humor, chances are she's probably just trying to be a stand-up comedian. Nobody likes a woman who's a ballbuster. That's the most unattractive thing in the world. Number 7. She played hard to get. Now, here's what it could mean. It could mean that she knows her value and that she understood that being too easy, letting you fuck her too quickly, would misrepresent her. So what she did is she channeled sort of her natural instincts and innocently played coy while simultaneously dropping hints that encouraged you to keep pursuing her because A, she liked you, and B, she, like all women, they love being pursued and subsequently taken. They want to be taken. All right, so she gave you sort of she gave you the trail to be taken. Here's what it probably means. Her responding to your text every 6 hours wasn't playing hard to get. She was entertaining other guys. She was fucking other dudes. Her long response time and delayed commitment, that is a telltale sign that a man's game wasn't tight enough to secure a commitment from her. When girls these days, when they play hard to get, what they're doing is they're just playing musical cocks. What they're doing is they're fucking a bunch of dudes, and because girls don't really want to be fucking a bunch of dudes, eventually they're going to pick one. She only picked you because you were the last one left. That's not playing hard to get, that's playing musical fucking cocks. That's all there is to it. Number 8, she never gets jealous. Now, here's what it could mean. She knows 2 things. Number 1, she knows that she's a quality female. And number 2, she knows she's holding it down as your girl. All right? She knows that she's kind. She knows she's sexy. She knows she's feminine, submissive. She knows that she's a woman who understands and abides by sex roles. And most importantly, she keeps your balls straight. She gives you sex anytime you want. Women like this are acutely aware that they are a rarity. And they're not worried about some purple-haired slut with a lip ring and a fucking ankle tattoo taking you away from her. Now, when you do flirt with other girls in front of her, remember, guys, the game never ends. She doesn't get jealous. She turns on the slut antics. Okay, so another girl has his attention. All right, so tonight I'm going to wear a fucking micro thong with no bra and fucking stripper heels, and I'm going to let him do every debaucherous thing his mind can dream of, and that will essentially take your mind off of the purple-haired slut with the lip ring and the tattoo. Here's what it probably means. You're not running dread game or openly flirting with other girls in front of her, so she doesn't think you're going anywhere. Smart Money says, guys, that she's got backup cock on standby and that's ready to be deployed if you continue to fail shit tests and generate the tingles that only the drama of impending infidelity can provide. I talked about this in a previous episode. 3 ways to make sure that your woman doesn't cheat on you. Flirt with other girls in front of her. When you flirt with other girls in front of her and flirt with pretty girls in front of her, she understands. You are telling her in no uncertain term, bitch, I like you, but I can and will replace you at the drop of a hat if you don't keep your shit together, and she looks a lot like the chick I'm flirting with right now. That'll keep her shit together. If you're not doing that, if she never gets jealous, then guess what? She's about to step out on you because you aren't giving her reason to be jealous. That's all there is to it. Number 9, she spends money on me. Now, here's what it could mean. Your woman doesn't mind picking up the tab from time to time because she wants to do her part to help you. She wants to contribute to the relationship monetarily and sort of ease your financial burden just a little bit. Now, the reason she does this is she wants to express her appreciation for you and let you know that she doesn't view you as a meal ticket or an ATM. She doesn't want to come off as a gold digger. Yes, your financial status is absolutely attractive for women. But women know that if they come off as a gold digger, they're not going to be attractive. So they'll say, okay, you know what? Let me pick up the tab for him this time. I like him a lot. He takes good care of me. He's always paying for everything, of course, because I'm a quality woman. But you know what? Let me take care of him this one time just to show him that I don't think of him as my meal ticket or an ATM machine. Here is what it probably means. The reason she spends money on you is because you've been fucking her brains You've been fucking her brains out for 2 weeks while simultaneously running extreme asshole and dread game to perfection, and you've probably cheated on her. You dominate her body, you dominate her mind, you dominate her soul, and she's addicted to you and thinks she's in love. Guys, women fall head over heels. Women who fall head over heels this quickly are severely damaged and will do anything to keep you around in order to keep those euphoric ups and downs in her orbit. It's almost like you're a drug to her, and like, how can I put this? She becomes addicted to you. There we go. When a girl becomes addicted to you, she will compensate you handsomely, sexually, financially, for your sort of pharmaceutical grade emotional roller coaster rides. Like, girls can't get enough of this stuff, and they do whatever it takes to keep you around, including spend money on you. Number 10. We dated for 3 months before sex, so she's a good girl. She made me wait for sex. Now, here's what it could mean. She's a good girl. She really is. She's a high-quality female with a low notch count, meaning 2 or less, okay? She knows her value, so she doesn't give it up to just anybody. She only fucked you when she was damn sure that you weren't a beta in Alpha's clothing, or in other words, like a pickup artist who just knew the right lines to fuck her. So she wanted to make sure that she vetted you. So if a girl makes you wait, she knows that she is a valuable woman, and she's going to make you earn that vagina. That's what they do. High value, beautiful women don't give up the booty so easily. They really don't. That's what it could mean. Here's what it probably means. Just like I said before, she was fucking other dudes on the side, which once again means that your game didn't warrant her sexual submission. All right? The only reason she started fucking you in the first place is because her friends with benefits pipeline dried up and she needed validation and you were the only one left. Number 11. She tells me she loves me. Guys love to say, oh my God, my girlfriend told me she loved me. Now, here's what it could mean. It could mean that she is verbalizing a genuine appreciation for a man who protects her, provides her with great sex, takes care of himself, and doesn't allow himself to be emotionally manipulated by her. She's grateful for these attributes. She is so grateful for these qualities that that you have that she can only describe it with the magical 4-letter word, which is love. Now, you, of course, know better than to reciprocate, the I love you, by responding with I know or join the club, which only solidifies her feelings. If a girl tells you that she loves you, if you don't love her back, don't respond with I love you too. The only reason you should tell a woman that you love her is if you love her. And even then, you probably need to wait a little while longer because I can promise you this. The average woman has had more men tell them that they love her than the average man has had women tell him that they love him. That's how it is. Here's what it probably means. She's throwing out the beta bait, guys, because she has started to sense your scarcity mentality. She's starting to sense one-itis, and she wanted to confirm her suspicions, all right? Tossing out that beta chum is what I like to call it, the I love you beta the beta chum. That is the shit test to end all shit tests. And like I said before, if you tell her you love her too, you are finished. Now, some people might say, well, Donovan, if she tells you she loves you and you think she means it, and if you love her too, what harm does it do in telling her that you love her? No, don't do it. The first couple of times a girl tells you that she loves you, do not say it back. She needs to understand that it takes more than sex and food and being a good woman to earn your love. She needs to do this consistently. Listen, if she's been a good woman for 2 years and she finally tells you she loves you and she's been consistently a good woman, she hasn't cheated on you, she looks good for you, she does everything she needs to do, then guess what? If you love her, tell her you love her. But if she's been a good woman, a quality woman for 3, maybe 4 months, and then all of a sudden she tells you she loves you, guess what, sweetheart? You haven't earned that yet. It takes a lot longer than just a few months of acting like a quality woman to get me to tell you that I love you. That's all there is to it. So there you have it, guys. Those are the 11 fake female qualities, or what I like to call sometimes hidden red flags, to look out for when making a girl your main chick. I'll say it again. Do not get your hopes up if you think your girl has any of these attributes. Chances are she probably falls under the probably category. Keep that in mind. That does it for this episode of TSR. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at Donovan_Sharp. Subscribe to my YouTube channel by doing a quick search for Donovan Sharp. And of course, you can visit thesharpreality.com anytime for additional content. Till next time, thanks for listening.